Hello everyone, welcome to another Murktide video. Later today, in very few hours, I'll be leaving for Prague. Catch a train, then an airplane, and this is the deck that I am going to be playing. Of course, on YouTube I will be slowly publishing them, but I like to give the real timeline at the beginning of the video. So, my last video I missed a braid, I lost the Chalice of the Void, I lost to a Snare and Bridge by the same deck. I feel like having one Braid on top of Brazen Borrower and Otawara could be good in a deck that just digs so many cards where you can easily draw your one of. So here we go. The rest of the deck, same one, Y, X, Y, Z. I've given you infinite answers throughout my video. Speaking of which, yesterday I was really, yesterday night I wanted to watch some Murktide content. I wrote Murktide Modern, and it's just nobody. So if you're out there and have different opinion than me, please share them in a video. I wanna hear you. I wanna see what you're doing different. I wanna know why. I wanna see you in action. I don't wanna just see lists of 3 Ledger Shredder. I don't know why I keep on seeing lists with 3 Ledger Shredder. To me, that's like as egregious as playing 3 Expressive Iteration. I don't know. But again, I see plenty of lists with 3 Shredder, but no action with 3 Shredders. I don't know. Again, it's just one card, so it's not gonna be that impactful. But I wanna see faces that claim those things. Let's go. My hand is amazing. I'm on the play. Can't lose. Let's go to game 2. You traveled to Prague as well. Very nice. Good morning, Primo. Put him to 5. It's gonna face a turn 1 Ragavan. All good, all good. In order to give space for the... In order to give space for the Braid, I cut Orvar. I don't know. Wow, is this Dredge? Oh no, Dark Blast. Man, Dredge is not a good matchup. Dredge is not a good matchup, I tell you. One of the worst matchups, actually. I do have a Tormod Crypt, that most people don't, so at least with that. Our opponent did 3 and found, ooh, a Stinky Imp. Ay ay ay. Keeps getting worse. Okay, now I can't really go Channeler Bauble because my opponent will just go killing on the stack, so maybe I hit Delirium before. Yeah, Bloodman is not good. They have, most of their deck is red anyway. And that was very important for Delirium as well. I mean, I guess I have Bauble to get Delirium, so I would have got it. But at least this way I can go, like, land DRC. Yeah, I'll go land DRC Bauble, and they can't Dark Blast, and I also will be able to Surveil, which is important in a Drew Murktide. Although again, they have Stink with Imp. Stink with Imp is just so annoying in this matchup because they get to just cast it and yeah. And I just have to block. Maybe that's why I needed the Bloodman. Maybe that's why I needed the Bloodman there. Hmm. Maybe. Bloodman to stop the Arcasted Stink with Imp. Could be. And I would have just gone this turn, what? But the problem is that if I play Bloodman there, I don't have Counterspell up for the Cathartic Reunion. I guess I can just risk it. Wow, opponent left all of 3 on top? That's weird, considering one of them was a Creeping Chill. The opponent doesn't know how it works. Oh, yeah. Very strange. Maybe misclicked. It's not gonna matter. Opponent Archimego, opponent Creeping Chill. We'll have this end of turn. Are we sure about having all the 3 counter spells? That's my list, not particularly. Okay, look, the good thing is that they don't have a third land. Granted, they will probably just Otawara gaze it on top of the deck. They have a Stinkwood Imp in hand and a Dark Blast. Alright. Can I cast Murktide and keep Delirium? I think it's impossible. And if I do that... Yeah, I think what I want to do here is countering this other Worldly Gaze that I play end of turn, so that I mill the card with DRC, and then I can set up a Murktide plus Counterspell next turn. I'll fetch Island first, though. So if I leave the card on top, I might Counterspell as well. Though, granted, it's unlikely I'll leave the card on top. Eh, yeah. I don't play Murktide on Friday. I'll be in Prague on Friday. Friday morning, you can find me in the Ultimate Guard booth. You can challenge me in any format between Legacy, Modern, and Pauper. I'll be bringing one deck of these formats. Wow. Scrubwork Mutt. And this card even has the... like, just a 2 on the mills 5, the dredge 5. No ADH? No. Come on. You're watching Mengu. ADH. Mabala. Okay. That's good. Ragavan, that's very bad. Brazen Borrower. Let me think about it, because I might cast a Murktide here. I definitely have enough to keep Delirium. I think this is better than a random card, yes. Oh, well, the first attack, just in case I misclick. Split Murktide. Let's delve instants, because I think I have 5 types, so I can delve all the instants away and still keep Delirium. Alright. And your turn. Obviously, my plan is super slim, as in, I know I'm probably not gonna get there, very likely. But I'm trying my best. Alright, I go to 5, they have another Narcomoeba. Allora, tu attacchi con tutti. Did you trigger? So this one said, at the beginning of your step, if you gain turn left this turn, return. I think I'm dead. No, I'm not dead. I'll petty theft. What do I want to petty theft? But I'm probably dead. Aspetta un attimo. Aspetta un attimo. My opponent might lose this. I got a 1? Why did you attack with all these Narcomoebas? What am I missing? Est the Great, thank you so much for subbing for the next 3 months. Thank you so much. Welcome. Wait, my opponent went to 16? Wait, were they at 16 also before? Did I miss something? Time Walk on top of my deck? Time Walk? No Time Walk. Were they always at 16? Maybe, yes. I don't know why, but in my mind they were dead to this attack. And no, I think it's over. Oh, can I find it? Is it possible? No, right? No, I don't think it's possible. Maybe if I find another Murktide and... But... Oh, che bello qua. Vabbè, buona. Yeah, I'm gonna 10 damage. GG. Yeah, but even one Crypt and Shield. I don't know, in my head, I thought they were lower. Va bon. Let's bring in this. These 5 for sure. The rest is quite Pepega. Maybe Magus. Borrower's bad. Counters are good. Removal spells are bad. Maybe I want to keep some though. Ragavan also not great against Spyro. Yeah, it's probably bad. Yeah, I don't want 3 Bloodman. Yeah, let's leave it on 2. Good morning, the broker. My YouTube kept me confident during work for last week. Nice. Thank you. Yeah. 1 YouTube video per day. That's my task. Always goes out at the same time. I have scheduled all of them, even in my next days that I won't be home. Alright, let's bottom this one. Play DRC. Hope they don't have Dark Blast. Or Color Omnat doesn't win the game. You can watch my video that will go out on, I believe it's Saturday. Yeah, I think it's I posted for Saturday. We went for 1. It was a good video. It was a good deck. I put the 1 Murktide at the bottom and I drew Murktide. Any thoughts is bug conspiracy in the chat? Oh, the new 5 color Omnat. Cosa? 2 Dark Blast. Ma porca puttana, 2 Dark Omeba from the top. Vabbè. Mm. Buongiorno, Omega. You want Fury? Hmm. Let's play Iteration. Let's do what? Hand, bottom, exile, play this. What do I want to Lightning Bolt? On this Narcomoeba? Yeah. Let's bolt the Narcomoeba, draw this card. Hmm. Of course, Murktide and DRC are fighting for the same slot. If I discard Island, if I discard Island, I get Delirium. If I scat. Yes, discard this one. And attack. Go, 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 go. I could have discarded this, but then this wouldn't have been Delirious. Snap Booster! Thank you. Welcome to Mega Stream. Appreciate it. 14th month, that's a lot. Babine, what you got? Goal, Amalgam, Chill. Man, that deck is very good. That deck is very good. Am I going all in? I think I want to keep Magus and the islands. I think Magus might save me. I don't know. The game is not looking good, and I just have to hope my opponent doesn't cast any more spells. Unlikely, of course, even Ox of Agonas, Conflagrate, and so on. Allora, facciamo Bauble. Land Magus. Draw this card. Ragavan. Resolves. Bauble, you. Totsis, bella merda. My life is 12, your life is 18. I think I have to pass here, also because you're gonna get the Depressed Amalgam. Right, just very good against Murktide. But of course, if your opponent has Graveyard Hate, it's not good anymore. Like, it's a classic, right? If your opponent just plays spells that don't touch your graveyard, you can't lose. But the moment you do, that you lose. So it's okay. They can flash this back. Anyway, let's block this one. They are not able to bring anything back now. I hope. Okay, they passed. Alright, need to draw a spell. Iteration. Consider. Terra. Porca puttana. E vabbè, attack pass. Again, the only way I win is if my opponent draws, like, plays nothing for the whole game. E invece, guarda qua, Narcomeba will bring that back. They have Oxagonas. Alright, GG. It's a bad matchup. It's a bad matchup. Very bad matchup. I have Tormod Crypt, I have counters, but, you know, I could have mulliganed that end. Just, it's fine. I think you accept it. Obviously, starting with a bad matchup in a tournament is always like, oh, it sucks because, you know, you tested so much, then you go to a tournament, you play against a bad matchup that's not very much played, and you feel like it's not your time. But, you know, when that happens, it's okay. Magic is a high variance game, and that's what, I mean, there's a lot of tournaments. Ooh, Celestial Colonnade. Kind of unfortunate because I don't have that much time, so hopefully this match doesn't go too long. I don't want to cast Ragavan on the draw against the deck with Colonnade, especially if I have Spell Snare up. It's a combination of Prismatic Ending killing it, as well as Chalice of the Void resolving. I'll hold the fetch on the round because I might get Island with this. I play 2 Bloodman main deck. I think I'll cast By the Rob. Allora, thank you, by the Rob. Welcome to the stream. Alright, chat. So, do I want to go Ragavan Shredder here? I think I do, yes. Moving up the stack a little bit. Ooh, they go Counterspell. Alright, then I'm gonna go Spell Snare. Pass. Thank you, by the Rob, for the sub. Go. Opponent shucks and tap with their Sacred Foundry. And goes what? To Fairy? Okay. Bounces the Shredder and leaves up 1 mana. I wonder it's for what. It's maybe for Spell Pierce. It's maybe for Spell Pierce. What can it also be for? Don't really know. I'm gonna dash Ragavan and attack the Fairy, play Tapland Pass. This is my turn. 1 white mana I don't think can represent any removal spell, and if they go Solitude, that's okay. If it was 1 red mana, then maybe I wouldn't have done this. But 1 white mana... Oh wow, it was March? Pitching Path to Exile. Sure. Do I want to bolt that Teferi? Yeah, I think so. Obviously, card disadvantage now, but they also did card disadvantage with their March. Bom dia, Cavani. Stoneforge Mystic. Ooh, can I get back that Lightning Bolt? Can I get back that Lightning Bolt, please? Ay, ay, ay. Okay, they got El Craneo Machacador. I'm gonna go Shredder Iteration here. Wow, Lightning Helix. You don't see that every day. And bottom Exile. And I'm gonna face a Butterskull. Do they have Caldra? No. I wonder why they main phased it. Anyway, here's the Butterskull. And here's the lands. Okay, Murktide. I'd like to cast a Murktide. Probably. And bottom Exile. Dos, tres, cuatro. You can leave the sorcery there. I'll make it 7/7. I'm planning to come to Las Vegas. Unless I'm qualified for an event that goes to Vegas. Yeah, that's it. Is it better Blue Red Breach or Jeskai Breach? I would say Jeskai. I don't know. Blue Red Breach, I don't think I've ever seen a list that did well. Just Blue Red, but the cards are basically the same, so I don't know. It doesn't really matter. It's just as long as you know what you're doing, the list is going to be good. Alright, so I decided to defend my Murktide there, although obviously I might have like Solitude now. Pimenta, thank you, thank you. Oh wow, Snapcaster. Very strong. And I don't even have islands anymore. Go to Vegas? Well, I go to Vegas again if there's a tournament that I'm qualified for there. I don't just take overseas trip for fun. I guess that's a lie. I went for fun with my girlfriend to New York this past year. That was fun. Allora. Hey, unfortunately, well, I can try and get lucky, right? I can try and get lucky. With my Ragavan Dash. What can I find that's lucky? Oh, I don't know. Even a consider, I'll call it lucky. Hello, Pimenta. Thank you, thank you. Porca puttana. Va bene. They'll keep the Craneo Machacador. Do I have any Murktide left? One. Ah, that's a good draw here. Even Spiral, of course. This was Spell Pierce. I could have countered a Bolt. Alright, I go to 1. Or rather 2. Let's see if I draw. What can I draw? Spyro. Spyro is great. Spyro into things. Spyro into things. Okay. Spyro. Okay. And bottom. Exile. Play Consider. Graveyard. How big is this? It needs to be at least 7, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfetto, dai. Allora, let's play. So I leave up mana for Consider. 1, 2, 3, 4. Dai, facciamo 8. 8. Go. So I'm still in delirium with this Consider. Considering that I started with nothing and I drew and ended turn with Murktide, and considering that this was not a bad turn. Expressive Iteration, ladies and gentlemen. Still in a tough spot, of course, but I mean, dead to a land, literally to a land, I'm dead to. Because they have Colonnade. Whoa, Snapcaster, that's the 2-mana card. We're alive. Are we alive? Yeah. Wow, I was dead. I was dead. Okay. Okay, we're alive instead. Let's go. Counterspell. I didn't want that. Alright, I need to find a removal spell. Graveyard? Okay, this could be anything. Let's see. Oh, wow, that's a good one. I hope my opponent casts Stoneforge instead of attacking here. That'd be great. Draw Burn Spell, Mangu. The games where you're like dead and you just stop decking out are so fun. Granted, again, I'm probably still losing this game, but... Nah, yeah, come on. Let's keep the flow going. Okay, so recently I've been doing some cuts on YouTube where whenever I'm silent, I cut the part. That means that sometimes I skip some plays, and people didn't like that. So apparently YouTube prefers just silence, look at the stone wall, than me cutting. What do you think? Alright, I'm dead here technically. Alright, I'm dead. Undead Nielsen 333. Undead 3. Abrade. Dress down, dress down. A Legends Thirst? Yeah, I have Snapcaster Mage. What do I take out? Bloodman? No, it's good. Borrower? No, it's good. What do I cut? I need to cut 4 cards. Do I cut Ragavan? No, I'm on the play. Man, it's not easy to make cuts here. Cut Murktides? I cut... Bolt? Shredder? Subtlety, maybe? Yeah, let's go Subtlety. The one-of Murktide Regent. Bring it home, Murktide. Let's go. Great hand. Great Ange. Buenos dias, Daniel. How's it going? I still haven't won a game yet today, but I would say that there were fun games regardless. Yeah, Jip Feinenberg, that's why I wanted to ask again. Bauble into Bauble, a classic. I do love to draw Bauble. So is yeah, this deck win rate when drawing Bauble is much higher, I think. Just because next turn I might draw into Shredder and then I think I like Ragavan. Ooh, another sub. Thank you, thank you. Bubble, there's a land. We don't want land. Get that out. You like the silent cut as well. Thank you. You have March? Kifai. Oh, Bolt. Alright, you can have Bolt. Oh, but, oh, no. Oh, I mean, they had to have Bolt. Gotta make them have it. That's not true, actually. Sometimes you can play around things. Spells, no lands. Iteration, Seasoned Pyro. Those are the cards I need now. Even Shredder is okay. Yeah, let's go Ragavan again. I like to have Dress Down Up in case they go for Stoneforge Mystic. By the way, last game I died to Celestial Colonnade. So to all the Colonnade 8ers out there... Ooh, that one was good. I died to Celestial Colonnade. If they just had a white land, I would have lost that game. I would have maybe won that game. So I had the Colonnade, I lost. Opponent shocks and taps and pass. Okay. Consider landing Graver spell on top. It's a spell, I'll keep it. They probably have Snapcaster. Whoa, La Luna Nera. Do I want to just slam it? Yeah, let's slam the moon. To, magna questa. What's that? I didn't expect you to have it. But that's okay. Ragavan is ready for a swing. Whoa, you go March, pitch March. That's a 2-for-1 by my books, and that's why I picked up a second copy of it. No! Stoneforge Mystic now! Okay, I have a removal spell for it. El Caneo. I was going to go Heat plus Ragavadash, but I just drew Iteration, so I have to play that. That's the Expressive Iteration rule. When you draw it, you play it. Hand, bottom, exile, land. Let's heat the Stoneforge. Let's heat it up. And then I'll dash Raga. Or do I want to hold up mana for Dress Down? In case they have another Stoneforge. Nah, let's dash. Put an F6. That was a good draw. I'm happy my opponent didn't draw this. Ragavan doesn't create card advantage. Ragavan just makes treasures for the next turn. It's like a mana advantage. It's like investing in your future. If you buy stocks today, you will lose a lot of money from now to the next 2 or 3 years, but maybe in the future you'll go up. That's basically Ragavan. That's a Mango Finance, by the way. Also, don't buy stocks. Very bad. The biggest regret I have in my life, probably. But that's a topic for another day. Let's decide what to do now. My opponent is shocked with Sacred Foundry. That is a shocking play. I fear that they have... Snapcaster Mage. I wish I only bought magic cards. Unfortunately, I did not. I also bought stocks. Attack. Are we inflating stocks value today? Probably not. I made a big mistake of checking it yesterday. Very big mistake. One mistake nobody should ever do. I think I'll bottom this because if they go land Bottasco, I don't have much to do. Goodbye, Ragavan. Attenzione, a terra tappata. If I play one league with my opponent deck, I'd be so tilted. But they're winning, so they don't get to be tilted about their wins. Look, I pass. You will never cast Bottasco in the face of my 5 mana open, right? Whoa. I could have used Dress Down, but I think I'd rather just use a clean Spell Snare. The 2-1 might be good, holding the Bottom School equipment. Unfortunately, Dress Down doesn't stop the germ. Do I want to crack a Fiery Islet or make 2 tokens? I think I'll crack a Fiery Islet. And now I think I'll cycle this Dress Down just because. And I guess I could have done it later. I would have removed the Vigilance and Lifelink. Ooh, nice draw. No, I'm glad I did it now then. This was exactly the... Whoa, that's Fury. Oh, the Fury. Who has the best 5 mana play? It's a funny screenshot. Who has the best 5 mana play, chat? Path to Exile. Va bene. No, no land, because I decided to not shock myself. I was like, nah, they're never gonna drop Path to Exile. They did. That's okay, I'm still winning this game. Am I? Alright, bottom... No, sorry, hand, bottom, exile. Then I'll play this. I can make 2 tokens, or I can just play Consider instead. I'll go to 9. Now play Spyro, make 2 tokens, draw 2. I'm looking to draw Unholy Heat. I didn't side out any, and I still didn't draw any. Or is that not true? Yeah, I didn't side out any. And I drew 32 cards, drew 0? What is this? That's funny. Oh, you return Bodiescope to your end. I forgot about that play. Juggler, follow me on my social media. I post every day on both Instagram and Twitter. You can follow where I go, what do I do. I'll go to Prague. Yes. Allora, spariamo a questo. Poi, let's play Merc as big as I can. And, aspetta, ho sbagliato. Let's play Merc as big as I can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. E poi attacco. Go. Alright, easy. Easy. Just draw Expressive Iteration. Life will be easy. Don't have Expressive Iteration in your deck? Life will be hard. Vamos. We lost in the first round to Dredge. 2-0. Very sound. I had amazing draws both games. On the play, my opponent dispatched me very quickly. Game 1, I had turn 1 Ragavan the Mulligan to 5, and they beat me. I don't think many decks could have defeated my my opening end on the play that first round, but Dredge definitely does, so... Okay, another great hand. People. Hello, Giacarlo. No, you are not allowed to play creatures that enter the battlefield and don't have haste or an enter the battlefield effect. That is the rule for a magic card. Lightning Helix! Oh my god! That is indeed Lightning Helix. Man, you see Lightning Helix in Modern, it's always like, I don't know, feels like an old card. If you ever look at the spoiler and ask you a question, what will Mango think about this card? It's really that easy. It's really that easy. About a creature. What will Mango think? Man, Dress Down is being very clunky. I think I don't want to go with Shredder. I want to have a spell along with it. Maybe I'll, well, Plains? Oh, you're playing around my Blood Moon. I see. Oh, that's okay. Yeah, I think I'm going to go, Dress Down now, just to cycle. The battle is good. I like the idea of the battle. Do I want to go Shredder Consider? I might, yes. I might. I prefer 60 cards Omnath than 70. I haven't played Pioneer in 6 months. I really hope this resolves, by the way. Ooh, is this a... No, is this Subtlety? No way, don't Subtlety me. Just Counterspell it. That's okay, I'll take it. I'll accept it. I really wanted this to resolve. Hello, Texas. How's it going? Consider. I'll remove the main face stop. Graveyard. I need lands. I need iterations. I need Spyros. I need something that is better than these reactive cards. Man, reactive cards. They suck. Why not Snare? What? The Counterspell? Nah. Having a Shredder naked like that is so weak. You have to always play Shredder alongside another spell. Shredder naked. That's no bueno. Wanna play this? Nah. Okay. Bird Lawyer. Iteration. Vámonos. Very good. And now we start the iteration chain. The best chain in the world. You play one iteration, you pick another one up, and a land, pass. The next turn, you do it again. At the end of the day, you have 8 cards, your opponent will have 3 cards in hand and be like, Pepper hands. Am I saving Snare for Stoneforge? I'm just saving Snare, you know. I don't like to fight over the Shredder, and this is the 1-3 in play. Any plans for tonight in Prague? Yeah, probably just going in the city, taking a look at the plaza. What in English, the plaza? In Italian we call it like Plaza of the Watch, Square of the Watch. But I'm sure they translated maybe in a better way. Clock, maybe? Yeah, clock, I guess, is the best word for it. You want a ban iteration? I'm sorry, but such thing require drastic measures on my Twitch channel. I cannot let Ben talk about expressive iteration on past. Okay, well, I have lands. You can go. Va bene, opponent. You also like to play the land go game. That's okay. Vamos, land. Go. Oh, it's so funny. Magic having spell pierce now. That can't be me. Do I wanna fetch? Must see. Let's deck thin. Nah, actually, if I draw an island, it's not the worst. Was there a reason to not fetch third island for Moon? It was maybe a mistake, but at the same time, my opponent was fetching up these, and I only had 3 lands. Sometimes you need to use 3 red mana in the same turn. Ooh, Mishra's Bauble. Bene, it's finally the time to cast my Bird Lawyer. Bird Lawyer, it takes your time to shine. Because now we finally have something to do with it. Granted, it's just gonna die immediately, but at least I drew and discard the card. Line and Elix, do I want to fight? Must die, let's fight. Just so that I am unloading my hand a little bit for my iteration. Also, I don't want to give you 3 life. Ooh, Island. think I'll discard a Lightning Bolt so that this one becomes a 2/4 and doesn't die to Bolt anymore. You have a Stoneforge on top. Okay, I'll pass, since I need to get ready to fight the Stoneforge stack. And I want to try to play around Mystical Dispute and... oh, you let me loot again, va bene. What do I want to discard? I think I'll discard Blood Moon. I have another one in my deck. And right now, my opponent already had mana set up, so... Okay, so they drew the Stoneforge. You think Blood Moon was useless? It's not useless. They have double blue cards in their deck. Also, they can't double spell of white or blue. Definitely not useless. You can say it's weaker, but I discarded Lightning Bolt, which also was weaker. Okay, the Stoneforge Mystic resolves. Granted, it might have something in hand that goes along with it. Or I'm gonna cycle this Fiery Islet because I think I have enough lands that I can afford it. Abine, let's start with Bird Lawyer or Mishra's Bauble, shall we? Draw this card, one of these Lightning Bolts, which is very bad. Then, I would like to play Expressive Iteration. There's a lot of air in my deck right now. Hand Bottom Exile. I'll play it. And I will bubble you twice and pass, holding up all my mana. You have a Snapcaster Mage on top. That's very good. I have, I think, 2 Counterspell in my deck, and also 1 Spell Snare. So I look to draw those. Yeah, as I said, we had another Blood Moon in our deck, so if it was that good, I would have found it. Opponent has the Cadra complete. Ooh, scary. 1 Landerino. Thank you for the 4th month. How's it going? They have 2 Snapcaster on top? No, they only had 1. Okay, I have a couple of options, and I like the Otawara the best, because that one cannot be countered. So yeah, I'll do that. Otawara the Germ, and then F6. Thank you, Landerino. My opponent has 4 cards in there. One is a Snapcaster Mage. They play another Stoneforge Mystic. If Snapcaster Stoneforge Mystic. Man, Spell Snare is very good against them. They get Caneo Machacador. And they pass. Draw. Va bene. Now, what do I want to do? Because obviously I have 1 million choices here. I have a Braid in the graveyard, so that's gone. I can never deal with Batterskull anymore. I can't just play Murktide because they just go Snapcaster Path. I have in my deck a Licensed Earth, which might be good here. How many Unholy Heat have left in my deck? 2. I think I like to go Bauble, Unholy Heat the Stoneforge. No, Bauble Consider. I'm looking to find either Counterspell. Ooh, Expressive Iteration. Okay. Counterspell or, I don't know. I have 20 cards in my deck. There's all the Seasoned Pyro, which I don't want. I certainly don't want a land. Ragavan. I forgot I had that. Allora. I think I want to go Expressive Iteration. Just endless cards. Oh, Fury. Okay. Oh, bello, 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 bello. Bello, bello, bello. I can go Spell Snare in hand, bottom, exile. Then I play Fury Evoking with... do I like to pitch? No, let's pitch Unholy Heat. This game is so fun. Card advantage is so fun in Magic. Yeah, I will leave you with Snapcaster Mage. That's okay. Thank you, Roxas Benninson. Welcome, welcome. So Fury cleans. And then I'll dash Ragavan. You can't have odds during Modern Murktide. That's why they put there, so that you sub. That's a big brain twitch. Let's attack for 5. I got a treasure. Ooh, what's that? Path? You let me loot? Okay. You have 2 cards and I know both of them. Is there any counterspell on top? Manco per sbaglio. Va bene, no worries. What do I discard? Unholy Heat? Yeah, I kind of like to have threats here. Solo che porca puttana, ma quante cazzo di risposte c'hai? Let me think now. I don't want to discard Unholy Heat. I think I might just discard Shredder. In my deck I have 15 cards only, but there's 2 Spyro, so... Let me check my deck, actually. 2 Unholy Heat, Hers, 2 Spyro, 2 Ragavan, 2 Counterspell. Okay. I guess I can bubble myself and decide what to do. I'll first take the damage. Then I bubble myself and decide what to do, but at the same time, I don't mind bubbling you as well. Yeah, I think bubbling you maybe is better. Stoneforge Mystic again. Oh, Kaboya. And they have... Oh, Madonna mia. And they have Sword of Fire and Ice in their deck. If I play Merc, they just go Snapcaster Path. Okay, I might lose this game. Not jokes. I think if I draw Counterspell is good anyway, so might as well just tap out for... No, I'll pass. How do I check my library? With Path to Exile. Alright, pass, draw a card off Bauble. Could be a Counterspell. Okay. 14 cards in my deck. You play Snapcaster Mage first. Oh, I clicked the wrong one, but I think this is the card I don't like the most. Because that kills my Shredder. So they have Stoneforge and they have Battle School. Okay, they play Battle School. Draw this card. Ooh, Ragavan. What do I want to do? I want to discard Merc. I want to discard Ragavan. I think I'll discard Ragavan. Kind of crazy. Yeah, I'm just drawing the whole deck now. Okay, so that's a 4-4. Bye. Very good. Allora, let's play Murktide. As big as it can get. Do I also want to do something else? Yeah, why not? 5 ti manda 11. Actually, I don't want to do anything. I'm winning this game. Go ahead. I'll leave up Counterspell. I'll leave up Borrower. I'll leave up everything. Then I like equip, and then I bounce it. The thing is that... Alright, let's finish the game and then we'll unpack what just happened in this game. You drew another Snapcaster Mage. Let's counter it. And now I think it's over. You play Stoneforge, I draw this card. You don't play Stoneforge, I don't draw this card. Okay, you play Stoneforge, I draw this card. I discard Unholy Heat. That kind of tells my opponent that it's over. But it really is. If you draw 49 cards of your deck, usually you win the game. So the thing is that my opponent tried to grind us with a deck without Expressive Iteration. And that doesn't work. Okay, good game. I'll take a bathroom break and I'll come back for round number 3. But this is honestly, you can take this thing about expressive iteration to any matchup, even against 4-color Omnet. Sometimes you win exactly these games. Like I beat Elementals often with Murktide. The game go like this, and it's just what it is. Like expressive iteration lets you grind even the control deck. While Landerino asked, "How's their matchup against creativity? You always lose against it. Probably doing something wrong." The matchup against creativity is fine. Yeah, I even have raised my answer with with force, and I used to have Orvar in my last league. Now I have a braid. I don't know. It's fine. You have Blood Moon. That's my main plan. I don't like the Chandler plan against them. I must have played against creativity in my past videos, right? Okay, we're on the draw. We have a pretty reactive hand, so that's good to be on the draw with this hand. Hamburger or kebab? I really never eat kebab. Like, it's so rare that I eat kebab. I don't mind it. I don't mind it. It's more very much more common that I eat a hamburger. When they'll make cheap chains kebab, not that kebab isn't cheap, but like the chains and like them being everywhere, I think it's what makes hamburger so much more common. You like kebab in Germany? Yeah, it's true. When I was in Berlin, I ate doner kebab last time. Alright, so I hold up Spell Snare for Stoneforge Mystic. Opponent should be playing Hammer. Are they everywhere in Italy? Yeah, they're everywhere. It's just that, I don't know, I guess me and my friends and my girlfriend don't really have the culture of going to kebab places. There's also another thing with that, which is like a non-zero factor when choosing where to go. Like I don't like to go to a restaurant and when I leave, my jacket and my hair smell badly, and that's a big thing. You might underrate it, but I do value that. And whenever I go to kebab, it's like yeah, it just smells bad, and I don't. I mean, maybe some places don't smell bad, but that's not the ones where my experience here. My opponent just jamming things, and that's fine. I'll accept it. Do I want to cast Mr. Ragavan? No, actually, I just want to on top land go. No, I mean, you definitely like to go to different places and different tries. That's definitely not me. I'm always open to try different type of food. I think I'll play a Ragavan and hold up double Unholy Heat or Spell Snare. They clearly have. I mean, if this game they would have drawn Urza Saga would have lost. But like even McDonald's in my city, it doesn't smell bad, and it's just the next day I'm not feeling bad and things like that. So overall, I'm not opposed to go whenever we have to like go to a tournament. And it's yeah, so fast compared to anything else. All right, they're moving. E facciamo una Spell Snare. Spell Snare. Underrated part of fast food is the fast part. Yeah, I would say that's why they got invented, right? Wow, is your last card a blacksmith skill? No. Thank God. Look at Spell Snare. If it wasn't for Spell Snare, I couldn't have done this play. One mana counter spell. It's broken. When it counters think that your opponent spends more mana on than you. Stoneforge Mystic, I'd rather not. Thank you though, I appreciate it. Huh. I think I'll get another Snare, hand, bottom, exile, and then I'll go land, consider. Alright, I'll draw this. Pass. Is Pelp a must? I mean, it's good against Teferi and Fable. Giver of Rudeness. See? And you pass? Okay, I'd like to bold the ZOT. Oh, you play another Nexus. You have no cards in hand. Putting out some very, very weak draws. Consider. No. Mishra's Bauble. Look at my top. Is it good? Is it bad? It's good. It's good. Do I want to trade? Yeah, let's trade. I have more Ragavan where they're from. And then I'll draw the card in my opponent's turn. Hello, Fire Kraken 50. Your LMS Prague will be your first time playing Modern. Any tips? Heh. I don't know about your deck, but just play maybe go on Friday and do some practice matches so that you know the rulings of your deck. Yeah. Buy a new pack of sleeves. Don't show up with all the dirty sleeves. Yeah, I think I like Ragavan. Let's play Consider. La luna nera. Va bene. So first... Fiery Islet. So first, I will moon you. So that your Incomoth Nexus does not block my Ragavan. Then, dash Ragavan. Ragatutu, Ragavan. Ornithopter. In. Go. Attenzione, Paladino. Not today, opponent. The second Spell Snare. And they concede from the game. Now, bad cards. But a lot of them are bad. These are bad. Good cards? A lot of them are good. White people think, white people think. I don't like to cut Spyro. It's a blue card for... It's a red card for Fury. I don't want to cut anything from this configuration. This is my perfect configuration. I just added a braid. I didn't have a braid yesterday. Bo. Yeah, everything is way too good to be cut. Adios, Murktide. Alright, this end does nothing. Keep. we have the best card in our deck. Spell Snare. No, it's not the best card in our deck, but having Spell Snare just makes you basically keep every. It's over. It's over. Oh, attenzione, maybe not over. Explosives engineered. Va bene. Which matchup do you like? Force of Negation. A the matchups that have spells that win the game. That's my answer. Hope it was a clean answer. No, Firecracken. If you're playing Ragavan, do you own your deck or did I lend it to you? Is it your deck? By the way, the reason why I play Magus over Blood Moon is also because of Esper Sentinel. My Cyber Guide, I board out one Expressive Iteration against Hammer. Ooh, that's true. I didn't think about that. Yeah, I should have done that. I should have done that. Thank you for reminding me. Anyway, if you own your own deck, like if you bought the cards to your deck, you know how much you spent for Ragavan. If you spent, I personally spent 65 euro each for my Ragavans. If I spend that much money for a card, I'm not siding it out. It's like, I don't know, you go to a restaurant, you order food, you spend a lot of money on something, and then when it arrives, you don't eat it. Okay? Knowing that might seem like, what are you talking about, Mango? This is obviously not how it works. It is. I spent a lot of money for my Ragavan. I'm not gonna side it out. Okay? That's not gonna happen. No, no, I mean, again, it might seem like I'm joking. I'm not. There must be a reason why the card is 70 euro and why Consider is free. Wizards doesn't just, put commons and mythics at random. So when in doubt, follow the money. Hey, my opponent just had a couple of Esper Sentinels, and thanks to one of my Ragavan, I was able to not make them draw a single card. Ah, well, consider it's 1 euro? Woo, stonks! I own 2 playset. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Alright. Robin Island. Opponent never drew a single Urza Saga. Very unlucky. Let's pay them taxes. We are taxpayers over here. Let the agents know that Mango pays taxes. I don't like Lightning Bolt. Here. I don't like Unholy Heat. I'll play Otawara. I think it's pretty cool when I talk about myself in third person. Is it not something that you do in English usually? You wonder if they have blacksmith skill. Yeah, exactly, right? That's why I'm not cracking this. I really don't have anything to do. Slowing down the game. I want to draw my Expressive Iteration, my bow. Expressive Iteration. My Seasoned Pyro. My Blood Moon wouldn't be bad. See. I'm just doing this just to dirtle around. You play Blacksmith skill. Do I want to shock this? I guess I can wait next turn. That gets countered. Draw. Magus. Bauble. I crack this? Do I want to wait more turns? Sure, I think I'll wait more turn. I'll take 2 down to 7. Yeah. I want to draw a Shredder. That would be the best draw, very likely. Is it time for me to crack this? Nah. Let's just go Unholy Heat. I'll keep the explosives here. They obviously have a lot of 1-drops in hand. They just cannot cast them in the face of an explosives. You go Blacksmith skill again. Alright, I'm tired. I'll crack this. Okay. If 5 cards in hand, no more Blacksmith skill. Draw a good card. Shredder. Consider. Okay, let's cast it. Pyromanto. Va bene, dai. Let's play it. I'll discard Snare and Bauble. Okay. Go. Spell Snare, and now let's go off. You're 18. Shredder. Iteration. Draw discard. I think I'll discard Shredder over land. It's only bad if I flip 1 million lands here. Okay. I don't want to tap out for Merc. I want to leave up mana for Bolt. So I'm going to go hand, bottom, exile. I'll play land. A shoot, bolt, face, attack for 4, pass. I only have 1 Merc. And you can see why. It's a little bit clunky. I don't know. I like maybe Iteration more because it pitches to Fury. She don't have that many pitch for. Paladin. Okay, no more spells in there. I discarded them all. Obviously, I'm not fetching on the turn. I play Hammer in response. And that's bad. Draw. Gobble Mango. Let's play Iteration. Hmm. 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 Hand. Bottom exile. I'll play Moon, leaving up red and blue. Draw this card. Zanna. Bonjour. I don't play Breach. No, I don't play Breach in this deck. Welcome for the 8 months. Alright, yeah, let's discard this Merc. Why aren't all this playing Bloodman main? I don't know. I can't answer for other people. You take 5 here and pass. And pass because I can go, if I go bold, I can go armor. I could lose this game. I can lose this game. I want to go for Lightning Bolt on the Paladin. Hello, Reist. Thank you for the raid. Welcome to all of you. When it goes for second hammer, I don't think I have outs on this Shredder trigger. If they don't have Shadow Spear, I still win, of course. Yeah, I should have bolted before the Paladin trigger, but I think it was obvious that my opponent had 2 hammers. But yeah, I get it. Yeah, I should have done that. I just should have drawn a little bit better with that last iteration. I found Magus +2 land that wasn't ideal. Anyway, they draw 2 cards here. Dead to a Shadow Spear. Otherwise, I have the elemental tokens to block the Paladin. Don't play Shadow Spera. Don't play Stoneforge into Shadow Spera. Ah. You have Shadow Spera? Doesn't look like that, right? If they had, they would have just played it and they would have died. So elementals are ready to block. Oh no. Do they have Shadow Spera? They don't! Yes! Untap draw. Otawara. Otawara's here. Ooh, Ragavan dash. Is this lethal? See? You pay it 65 euro because it wins you the game. Right? Or maybe now it's even more. I don't know. I paid it 65 at the beginning. But insane attack? Well, they were dead regardless. Yeah, haste is a powerful mechanic. Yeah. A card, in order to be playable, has to have haste or enter the battlefield. Or a 2-mana 8/8 flyer, but even then, I only play 2. $68 in TCG. Nice. And you can use the Mango code link so that you purchase their Ragavan with Mango link. And you make a special purchase because it has the affiliate link. Can't, that's a special purchase. That's just Mango telling you to buy Ragavan. I'm on the draw again, but that's okay. We're used to it with our lovely friend. Ooh, the mirror. The mirror is a tough matchup. Block. Remember, if you're on the draw, you always block. Oh, they have Giganta. Thank you for noticing. Thank you for noticing. Zakete. Are we slamming? Are we slamming a Bloodmoon? No, right. Yeah, no, it's bad. Is it bad though? Aspetta un attimo, because I think this is the play here is Spyro. Yeah, this is so good now. I'll discard for sure Ragavan. Remand? That's broken. Broken magic card remand. Island from New Capenna. This thing looks like a church. A flooded church. It's just the streets though. You know that my town has those arches like this? Alright, it's kind of weird I haven't found a bolt. Do I want to go iteration here and just bolt this? I think I kind of need to keep up counterspell for Underworld Breach. Yeah, so I'll just go hand, bottom, exile, play island pass, because I need to keep up counterspell for Underworld Breach. Streets of New Ravenna. That's true, could be that. Force of Negation winning the bottom for its sides a lot. I think I've sided or cast Force of Negation literally 0 times. Opponent draws the full playset of Dragon's Rage Channeler, which is still not delirious. Quite hilarious. They just didn't draw a single fetch on a top 20 cards. Alright, now they must hit Delirium. They must. Oh, I guess I wasn't so. It was highly unlikely that they wouldn't. Okay, it's my turn. Nice, this is good. What should I do? I think I like to go Spyro here for sure. I'll get Delirium with it, so I'll discard Blood Moon and Counterspell. This kind of Counterspell isn't great, but I want to get Delirium. Okay. I'll have Bauble as well. Should we try Jace TMS? Nah. The Force of Negation is for the combo matchups. Jace TMS is for the control matchups, which either I don't expect, and also I think that we're fine against it. So you have Shredder on top, which is very good. I think I regret discarding Counterspell, but I think just not hitting Delirium there was bad. But maybe I should have. I should have just discarded Ragavan instead. Allora, you play the Shredder. I'll play Spell Snare. I know now I opened the window for a breach, and well, I think I have to kill these guys regardless. Spell Snare is basically just great against all the popular matchups. That's why I play too. Hammer, Mirror, Breach. But yeah, now I have to draw another counter if I want to have a chance at beating the Breach. In 1 hour I have to leave. I think I won't be able to finish the league. Only with 3 cards in hand. Okay, let's begin with land consider. Let's fetch, because why not? Just deck thinning and then consider. Yeah, I should have had Counterspell in hand over Ragavan with the Spiral discard there. Best draw would be Spiral Counterspell. Sorry, Snare or Counterspell. Good all. You killed Raga. I think I'll crack this Islet now. So I might as well do it. Over. I'll kill this thing in my turn, and then I'll die to Underworld Breach. Yeah. I cast Underworld Breach, I just have 6 and go to the bathroom. I personally prefer Murktide in a plethora of matchups, although I realize that this card wins the game now, whereas Murktide would have just, the game wouldn't have been over with 1 card. In which situation do you think that Murktide is better than Breach? Most post-cyber games, I really like to have a light approach to my sideboard. I love to side out Channeler and Breach. If you see my deck build and my sideboarding, you will notice that. Yeah, it's mostly that one. I think that Breach it's better in the mirror match, for sure. Nobody can deny that. But post cyber against Endurance, for example, is the first card that comes to my mind. I'd rather just have a light approach to that. All right, and they will grape shot me. This is the way they kill me this turn. Is there a way to generate mana with Breach in Modern? Yeah, you have for sure some ways. It's just that they're not highly competitive. I think we played against one yesterday. They had the Infernal Plunge. Let me take a look at my Cyber Guide. Tormod Crypt, hers, Spyro. Tormod Crypt, hers, Spyro. Blood Moon, Borrower. That's it? Oh yeah, Mox Amber for sure. Let's go. I'll start with Steam Vents, Untapped, and pass to you. I don't want Force against Breach. Force of Negation? Hmm. I think I like to go Ragavan Dash this turn, yes. Change my mind. I like to go Hearse. Going Flusterstorm? Yeah. Yeah, maybe it's better than Spell Pierce. Wow, a Braid. Okay. I'll take 3 more. Hopefully this damage don't hurt me. I think I'll discard one Unholy Heat. I might have discarded the Shredder. That was maybe better. Overall, I don't like to side, Force and Fluster in these matchups because despite their deck combos with one spell and one card and things like that, the gameplay will often just be like this, like just creatures and kill spells and etc. I flipped Remand. Okay. I'll play the land despite holding in hand means that if opponent double spells, I get to loot it. But I don't know. I think it's just very hard to lose this game now. I mean, they can go Unholy Heat, Unholy Heat. That's for sure. So definitely not over, but I feel good. Play Iteration. Should have fetched and just turned the Steam Vents. I don't have Bloodman anymore in my deck, so that was a slight mistake. Don't think it will matter. Buenos dias, Yankuri. And bottom. Exile. Attack. Hola Lupo. That's it. I don't have another iteration. But I will play another Ragavan. Yes. Do I? Yes. Not a loot. I don't like Murktide here. And pass. Basically like a 1 mana loot, which I think is okay. Expectation for Prague. Well, I hope I win. I hope I win the tournament. That's my expectation. I think the deck is good. I think I play it well. With a little bit of luck, I can get there. That's my expectation. If I don't win, that's okay. Try next time. Do you like Limited? Not the biggest fan. But I will have to play it because there's the Pro Tour coming up, and that's going to be draft. We're going to play Murktide. Okay, hand bottom exile. I'll play this, draw this card. Start this, surveil. Unholy Heat, yeah, let's leave it on top. And attack. What format? Modern. You got a 3, flip, land. Do I want to go Spyro here? Yeah. I want to go Iteration here. Yeah. I'm looking for a Spell Snare. I'll bubble you and pass. Even a lightning bolt, I guess. That was a better draw. Bolt. Bird lawyer. And they concede. Alright. Next game. On the draw. Do I want Force of Negation? It's just that my deck is just all good cards. I don't want to cut any of these cards. Maybe on the draw I need the Force. Dai, va bene. Let's try Force over Spar on the draw. Do I like the new Piegontes list with Archmage Charm? No, I have stopped liking Archmage Charm many months ago. Especially in combination with Blood Moon. You wanna cut one Bauble? No. Bauble, best card. Don't cut Bauble, for real. It's like the pillar of the deck. It's like cutting Brainstorm in Legacy. Now, problem with Charm is that it really fights with Blood Moon, and I tend to keep Blood Moon in a lot of matchups, and I can't have Blood Moon and Charm. So, it's just maybe a different style, but it's not my style. What's the time? What's the time? Okay. At 11:30, my friend arrives and picks me up, so I have still 40 minutes to finish this league. It's doable. Ooh, Tormod's Crypt. I'm gonna hold it here, preferably with a Ledger Shredder. This is a very good hand, by the way. Very good hand on the draw. Very reactive. This is where you want to be on the draw. Wow. No second land. Amazing. Do I like Indian food? Not really. It's fine. I do eat it from here to there, but it's not something that I'd like to do like twice, 2 times in a row, for example. It's something that I like to eat like once to try it, but I don't know. I guess, obviously I've never been to India or any proper, so like all my Indian experience were not exactly the true experiences, right? It's just like if you eat, I don't know, Italian food in In one of the Americans' chains, maybe. No, it's not the same. I think I'd rather cast Counterspell than Spell Snare. Might sound weird, but now I can go Murktide, holding up Spell Snare. Obviously, if I draw a land, it's... Yeah. I think it's time I play this Tormod Crypt. So opponent can't even play Unholy Heat because a Tormod Crypt in play. So you see some of the reason why Murktide is better than Breach is because of this. You can cast it with 5 cards in your graveyard, and you made a great play. Whereas Breach, you always need a lot of things going on. And if you play your Murktide, and if your opponent has Tormod Crypt in play, Murktide Regent dodges Tormod Crypt perfectly. Like, you just wait. You don't have to do anything in it. Alright. Double bolt looks like. That's okay. My opponent isn't playing Murktide. My opponent plays Breach, Underworld Breach. Unfortunately, I didn't draw land there. That's okay. That's fine. Right, they also have Giganta. True, true that. I'll play Doesn't Pass. Go to the Everest in Prague. Yeah, the Everest is an Indian place. Okay, I'll try. Thank you. Hello, Zoolander. How's it going? Is it true? Back to top 15, Zoo? Yeah, it is. I made my top 15 video and article yesterday. It will be posted in the next day, probably today. Zoo is there. Consider end of turn. Okay, so I'm only missing sorcery or artifact for delirium. Abrade my DRC. Yeah, I'll spell Snare this. I'll go graveyard because I have to surveil again with the consider. And I need to find delirium. Alright, there it is. I'll leave this on top. It's the same as cast as milling it, but I have more information because I draw an extra card. Alright. Do I want to play Bauble first? Yeah, I'll play Bauble first. I'm getting 1 card deeper first, and then play Iteration. Leave that on top. Hand, bottom, exile. Play land. Bauble myself. Shredder. I don't want it. Get island. Attack and pass. I lost to Dredge in round 1. Very soundly defeat. Very bad matchup. There's a big difference in bad matchup because Dredge is a very bad matchup. Hammer and this deck are slightly negative matchup, but you know, this deck bad matchup is like 49-51. And post sideboard, you improve in every matchup. Except Dredge. You still are the underdog to Dredge. So much game 1 that the cyber will not help. How can we win against Dredge? Well, sometimes they don't function like the Mulligan to 3, you draw Tormod Crypt, you Fluster their Cathartic Reunion, and they break. You know, it could happen. It doesn't. It didn't happen to me. I'm not saying that this game is over by any meaning, but I am definitely feeling good about this game. So my card in is bad. So first I want to surveil. Sorry, first I want to loot and then surveil. I'll leave this on top. I like to draw consider here. Do I want to play Ragavan? Yes, why not? I will hit 2 spells next turn for Consider anyway. Having the Tormod script in play makes me feel so good about it. Okay, they played their Shredder. I should have Bolt top. Top because I'm looting with Shredder, so I guarantee the +1 counter on it. Yesterday, I played a league with Murktide. I went 4-1, losing to Eldrazi. Today, I might 4-1 again, losing to Dredge. These are slightly negative matchups. Also, Eldrazi is. They play Chalice main deck alongside with Tron. But yeah, it's not very common. So if you want to beat this deck, you can. But it's that you have to play a deck that obviously has a lot of other weaknesses. This is my best list, yes. Obviously, I'm not very sure about many cyber slots, like Abrade, Hearse, Force, Subtlety. You can cut those. I'm very sure about the other cyber slot. About the Tormod script, very sure about this slot, yes. This is a common scenario. What just happened? Against Breach, you just land the Tormod script. You find it with iteration easily, and then just that's it there. Subtlety was amazing for you. Okay. You think about Blutron. That's fine. If you like it, you can play it. But obviously, you know, right? You know, it's not gonna be the best. Alright, what time is it? 10:51. Oh no, it's late. Hopefully, the opponent doesn't play control deck. Well, I have to drop. Hola, Pelucanos. They printed new Pelucanos? No, I didn't see. I didn't see any preview. I don't. These 2 days have been doing a lot of work. Like, I don't know. I just didn't really find time, I guess, to read all the new cards. Dangerous keep? Nah, Ragavan on the play with so many removal spell in the dark. You always keep it. Let's play iteration. Let's pick up this one. Bottom, exile, and pass. What would happen for Murktide to be a 4 of again? They would need to unprint Leyline Binding. Okay. What's my play now? Is it just double bolt on the Kavu? I think so. Attack. Sign of Drake. Then I play it, the RC. Go. And probably unprint Shredder as well. True, yeah, and probably unprint Shredder as well. But it's mostly the binding the problem. Oh no, Fury! What? Come here, Fury! Anybody saw that coming? Not me. Not me. Opponent's 5 cards, I have 3. They play another Kabu. Mannaggia. Mannaggia, mannaggia. Yeah, no Giganta. I know, no Giganta. But I didn't see it coming regardless. Rokerig Zoo. Yeah, could be a Rokerig Zoo. Trouble Flames. Alright. Now counter that. You pass. Okay. And bottom exile. Play land. Play bubble. Bubble U. F6. Ooh, Teferino. That's strong. Teferino shuffled. Draw. Nice. Blue, green. Shardless? Oh, no Shardless. No Shardless. Che bomba. Che bomba, cazzo. And another Treble Flames. Alright, I'll counter it this time. You realize how strong is EI? Yeah, I know. I know how strong is EI, don't worry. Va bene. Facciamo... Facciamo hand bottom exile. And then I go heat. Land go. You need Bloodman? Yeah, Bloodman would be good for sure. We play a couple of them. Elf? Oh no. What's that? Oh, Fury. Va bene. I don't have that many removal spell left though. Only 3. Only 3 removal spells left. Eccola lì. Allora. Facciamo. And bottom exile. Heat. 8. Shredder go. Sign of Draco. Ah, Kaboya. Okay. Kaboya, Sign of Draco. I only have 1 Unholy Heat left. I need to grow my Shredder. Oh no, I can't grow it now. Oh no, chat. Oh no. I'll hold this in case I need to play the Spell Snare. Mannaggia, mannaggia. Really need to hit some spells there. Kind of crazy I find myself in this position after casting 3 iteration. Really unbelievable. Must have made some mistakes. Spell. Or at least I can double block the Cyan now. We need a Murktide there. Yeah. Put in fetch down to 4. I'm dead to... What am I dead to? Fury? No. No, I'm not dead to very much, honestly. How much you spend? 1 mana? Or 2 mana? How much does your spell cost? 2? Yeah, I have to counter, because if I don't, yeah, I have to counter. I have to counter. If I don't, they don't attack, I don't have lethal. Obviously now I die to Treble Flames. I concede. Woo! Let's check the Cyber Guide. 5-color zoo. We have Explosives, Fury, the rest down. Cos'altro? Subtlety, Spiral. Subtlety, Spiral. What about a Braid? A Braid. I didn't have it in my list. E cosa tolgo? Tolgo Counterspells, Pierce, DRC, Borrower, and 2 Ragavan. That's my sideboard. On the draw. Yeah, looks good. Let's go. Magus not good. No, also like a Trouble Flames can easily kill it. Boarding out 80 euro cards? I know. Well, 2 basics? Yeah, but they fetch it. And yeah, they also showed me Fury. True. I'll hold this for, do they have something I can kill with? I'm just going to top land here, whatever. Yeah, bring in a couple of explosives against creativity, not 3. Why explosives against them? Well, they have 2 mana 5/5s. You wonder if their deck had Ragavan. I'm assuming so. They also showed me Omnat. Che schifo. La Luna Nera. What if I go explosives? I don't want to go Shredder because it dies to Lightning Bolt. Capone doesn't have white mana. Shardless. What do you cascade into? Cascade into a... Che? Kranker Bloom? Never seen this. Sacrifice the Shredder. Wow, that can kill Bloodman. That's cool. Never seen this before. I can go Shredder and Unholy Heat this turn. Seems quite good. Explosive Shredder Nambo. No, no, we don't Moon. They have Kazali. This is basically Kazali. Opponent, please click the button. I need to go fast. I have a train in 40 minutes. Come on. Dai, porca puttana! Vabbè, I'll go to the bathroom. Okay. Let's go. Shredder. Turu turu tu. Unholy Heat. Discard. I'll discard Spell Snare. And go. Sidier Cobra! Hola. 3rd month. Welcome. Rebel Flames. Alright. Do we shut the door? Do we shut the door? Is the door shut? Looks like it is. Zoolander, next time. Next time, when I come back on Tuesday, you can sub again then. The door has been shut. And bottom exile. Dash. Attack. I guess I should have bubbled them first. If it was like a bad card, maybe don't attack. Nah, no way. Wooded Foothills. Cosa fai? Tutta la vita. Maglots. I don't know what this card does, and it's way too long to read. I'll just trust that you don't have mana to cast it. You play Endurance. Yeah, yeah. Bolt. Dash. I don't know what I'm doing. No clue of what was my turn here. I just clicked the buttons. I should have obviously started with iteration. I just want to go. Ooh, Spyro. Forte. Thank you, opponent. I'd love to cast a Spyro here. It's one of my favorite cards. Go. Hand. Bottom. Exile. Dash. Attacco. Okay, it's time to play Otawara. I've held it long enough. Go. What do I think, Mango? What do I think? About what? You like the zoo version? No. No. Zoo is no Cascade for me. Alright. Easy game. Lost to Dredge round 1. Won them all afterwards. As it should be. Thank you everybody for watching. It's been a pleasure as always. And yeah, not much else to say. If you enjoyed this video on YouTube, like, subscribe, leave a comment. And I'll see you next time.